Chapter 1. A fresh way to learn English through stories. Hi there, I'm Johnson, and today I'll share how you can learn English in a fun, easy, and exciting way. If you've struggled with traditional methods, like memorizing long lists of words or working through tough grammar rules, don't worry. This chapter will show you how to learn English through something much more enjoyable: storytelling. English is more than just a language. It's a key to new opportunities, relationships, and experiences. Stories help you connect emotionally with the language, making it not only memorable, but also fun. Just like Rita Mae Brown said, language is the roadmap of a culture. Stories help you understand where people come from and where they're headed. Learning English through stories is like embarking on a journey of discovery. Instead of focusing only on memorizing vocabulary and rules, stories allow you to experience the language naturally, letting you hear how words are used in different contexts. Let's dive into how you can start using stories to improve your English in an exciting way. Chapter 2. How stories connect words to emotions. Have you ever listened to a story in English and felt that deep emotional connection? That's because stories are powerful tools for learning. They connect words to emotions, helping you remember vocabulary in a way that feels real and significant. Imagine reading a story about a character who faces challenges. The way the author describes those struggles helps you understand the meaning of words and phrases while tapping into your emotions. One of the best ways to learn English through stories is by starting with simple, short stories. Begin with children's books or fairy tales that are easy to understand. For example, The Tortoise and the Hare teaches you words like slow, fast, and race, while Goldilocks and the Three Bears introduces size-related vocabulary like big, small, and medium. As you get more comfortable, move on to more complex stories. You can listen to audiobooks while following along with the text to hear how words are pronounced. This will help you not only understand the story, but also learn correct pronunciation and sentence flow. Chapter 3. Learn English by retelling stories. Once you've read or listened to a story, why not try retelling it in your own words? Retelling stories is a fantastic way to practice forming sentences and using new vocabulary. For example, after reading Little Red Riding Hood, you can retell it, changing the details to make it your own version. This creative exercise not only helps you recall vocabulary but also lets you practice grammar in context. Start by summarizing a short story in English, focusing on the key events and characters. Gradually, add more detail and use the new words you've learned. The more you practice, the easier it will become to speak fluently. Chapter 4. Using stories to improve grammar and vocabulary. Another benefit of learning through stories is that they help you improve grammar without the need for formal lessons. When you read stories, you see how different sentence structures work in real-life situations. For example, you can observe how present tense is used to describe actions happening now, or how past tense is used for events that have already occurred. Additionally, stories expose you to a rich variety of vocabulary. They introduce you to new words in context, which makes them easier to remember. For example, if you read a story that talks about a busy market, you'll learn words related to shopping, food, and people all within a meaningful context. This contextual learning is far more effective than rote memorization. Chapter 5. Interactive Storytelling, an Engaging Learning Method. Interactive storytelling is a fantastic way to learn English. It allows you to participate in the story, making it more engaging. There are many apps and websites where you can read stories and then interact with the characters or choose what happens next. This kind of learning keeps you motivated and helps you remember new words and phrases as you actively engage with the story. One method is to watch videos that tell stories in English. Many online platforms have videos with simple English stories, where you can follow along and learn how sentences flow naturally. Pause the video at key moments and repeat what you hear. This practice helps you learn sentence structure and pronunciation, while also making learning enjoyable. Chapter 6. Make storytelling part of your daily routine. To truly benefit from learning English through stories, it's essential to make it a part of your daily routine. Set aside at least 10 minutes each day to read or listen to a story. Whether you're reading a book or listening to an audiobook, the key is consistency. You can start by reading simple stories and gradually move on to more challenging content as your vocabulary expands. After finishing a story, take a few minutes to summarize it. Write down new words and practice them. Chapter 7. Combining stories with other learning techniques. While storytelling is an effective method on its own, it can be even more powerful when combined with other learning techniques. For instance, you can use visual aids, like flashcards, to reinforce vocabulary. After reading a story, try creating flashcards for new words and phrases, using pictures to represent their meanings. This visual connection helps solidify the words in your memory. Additionally, you can practice storytelling by creating your own stories. Try to write a short story using the new words you've learned. Don't worry if it's not perfect, the goal is to practice using English in a creative way. Chapter 8. The Power of Technology in Storytelling. Technology plays a crucial role in modern storytelling, making learning English even more accessible. There are many apps and websites that offer interactive stories, where you can read or listen to a story while also playing games or answering questions. These tools make learning fun and interactive, helping you learn faster and more efficiently. For example, language learning apps often include storytelling features, allowing you to read along with a story or answering questions to test your comprehension. Some apps even let you record your voice while reading the story, so you can practice pronunciation and fluency. Conclusion: making learning English through stories fun and effective. Learning English through storytelling is an exciting and effective way to master the language. By connecting words to emotions and real-life situations, stories make language learning more engaging and memorable. Whether you're reading simple children's stories or listening to audiobooks, incorporating stories into your daily routine will help you improve your vocabulary, grammar, and speaking skills in a fun and natural way. Remember, the key is consistency. Make learning English through stories a part of your everyday life, and soon you'll find yourself speaking and understanding English more fluently than ever before.
Subscribe to the channel and share this video if you found it valuable. Knowledge becomes more meaningful when it's shared.